Alright, hello everyone, welcome back, and I'm on my server here. I do want to tell you guys that the prison actually is getting ready. You can see here, this is downloaded unfortunately, but it is free to use, so don't worry, we're not copywriting or anything. But yeah, this should be ready soon. I'm hoping. We got a few mines to do, a few more permissions, and we should have prison open soon. Then cops and robbers and factions will hopefully come soon after. But nobody will be at Z so quickly to that point where that's necessary. So that's basically what's going down here. But what I want to do today, I want to get you guys ready for Ninja Warrior Season 8. I really want to get you guys ready here. I'm literally going to be doing a tutorial on how to beat this parkour. Because I feel like some of you guys just don't really know how to make some of the jumps, and I think that it's time that I really just show you guys how to do it, see if we can get a record number of finishers. Because truly, I mean, how many people do we have compete each season? I'm hoping between 10 and 12 consistently. And the most finishers we've had on stage 1 is 4. I want to get that much higher to at least 6, and I'd like 8. But let's see if I can actually show you guys how to do some of the jumps. So, quintuple steps. Very simple. Most of you are going to want to do a slow approach, just simple jumps. I recommend using a sprint key. I use R, works well. WR, jump. WR, jump on the timing. Takes timing. For this jump, same thing. It's just a longer jump. Just make that timing. For these guys, obviously, you know I like to make the quads, but a lot of you won't be able to do it. But you need to watch your timing on these jumps. Remember, if you're jumping here, alright, sure, that's fine. Shift, grab up. Make sure to shift on these ladders. That'll bring you to the top. Now, those of you who are actually consistent at stage 1, you don't need to watch this at all. This is mainly for those people who may be more inconsistent with stage 1 or really need a little bit of help. But what you want to watch on this obstacle is accidentally making the quad. I have seen so many people make that quad and then all of a sudden think that they're going to be shifting on the ladder and then all of a sudden just walk off. Because usually you shift, come up, and then you go. Well, if you jump up here, you shift, and then you go, you're going into the water. So you really need to watch your timing. I've seen people make that quad and then go off time. You just need to watch out. For the ice sliders, the only person to ever fall on this really was Dig, and I think maybe Luke did once. But to get through this non-stop momentum, trust me, doing it slow is very difficult. Just keep moving. Oh, and I was a little bit off there because I did not move as quickly on the first one. I pressed shift. But you can see there, straight momentum through. For the jumping spider. Now this is going to be interesting. I notice almost everyone uses this side. I in fact used this side for a while. Until recently, I opted to use this side all of a sudden. If you really want to notice something, all of our winners except for one, that one is Dan. If you look at the runs, Dan is the most inconsistent of any of the runners, falling on stage 1 3 times last season. All of our winners except Dan use this side. And believe it or not, it depends on your controls and everything, but most people use their left hand for walk, run, etc. So if you are on this wall, for say, if you're using R as your sprint key, you can tend to go up against this wall. See how I'm not sprinting right there? But because you're with R, you're slightly pressing D there in the corner. You're on this wall. Look, I can completely sprint this. Oh, and I fell off a little bit there. But if I'm here, look, I can literally sprint across this ladder, no problem, because I'm slightly more leaning towards this side. So much easier. So I recommend try using this side. I mean, I do it in practice first, because a lot of people can actually complete it on this side, but these transitions here, you can fail, honestly, by being against the wall too much from pressing D. And that requires you to press A a little bit, and you can see how big of a mess that is. But pressing D is not as hard as pressing A if you have R as your sprint key right there. You can see there I just walked, and I slipped off the ladder, so I'm trying to go too quick. But if you actually do, it's a lot easier to walk there. So I recommend trying it in practice first, but if it works, honestly, try this side. I really do recommend that. For the half-pipe attack, honestly, by far the most simple obstacle in stage 1. People do fall on it, but if you really want to make sure you have the timing, come here to the edge. You leave yourself about a block. Honestly, you only need about a block of sprint to make that jump, no problem. If you're a little bit better, honestly, and you have the timing, just sprint. It'll make you go a little bit faster. For the warped wall, you now get 3 tries. If you are struggling with the wall, I recommend trying momentum. So if you're here at the edge, jump. Oh, I jumped wrong. You see Luke's approach to try to get momentum. But you can truly jump from there and then run a little bit. So you don't have to straight momentum. The straight momentum from there, just do that and you're up. But you'll find a way in your 3 tries up the warped wall. In 3 tries, you will not fail the warped wall. Box jumps, really these are just 2-block jumps. Honestly, you just got to time it. Don't do what Dan did and fall on it. Just please. Alright, then the final climb, simple. People have fallen on it though. For the best momentum from the top of the sandstone. Sandstone's the best. You go here on the quartz, you'll be a little bit off because you have to walk off. Actually, you're fine there, but you'll be better off in the sandstone because you can get right near that edge. And you see how high of a mount I got on the final climb. And then there you go, you're through stage 1. Now this is a lot of people do get through this, but once you do, you will have a much easier time. Stage 2 is actually the easiest of our stages, obviously other than stage 4, but stage 4 is pretty easy. For the ice sliders, just like the ice jumps, just like the box jumps, just keep momentuming. Ice will boost you far enough. Salmon ladder, honestly, for a slow approach, stay here and do a single jump. Do not sprint jump. Sprinting can sometimes mess you up, but it actually can help. So we're going to actually go down here to the bottom. You can start up here. To sprint jump, press all 3 buttons at once. Your W, your sprint key, and your space bar to then jump to those ladders. Makes it a lot easier, just that single, all 3 at once, just like that. See how far you can move just in that simple jump. Look, I'm jumping off of this, and on a salmon ladder that works well. For these guys, it just takes timing. This is the other box jumps. For the barrel roll. The barrel roll really just takes skill. You can do it with single jumps, but it's actually decently difficult. I do recommend sprinting. Just make sure to land near the middle. So you're going to want to do WR, jump at once. So you press, so I'm saying R, it's my sprint key. W, sprint key, jump, and press. You can do it all at once. W, sprint key, jump. Actually, that's harder. Do it all at once. So W, well, hold your sprint key when you start for this. You want, like I'm holding R right now, so I'm already sprinting. So hold your sprint key, jump, shift, and press S while you're in motion, or whatever key you see back to go backwards. While you're in motion, press that S key, and press it only enough to control where you are going to land. I mean, I'm used to doing this obstacle so quickly, so that's why that last one was pretty close. But you can use that backwards key for as little as you want, because really, once you pick up that first W key, I mean, look, I'm just here, listen. I don't know if you can hear, I'm press, jump. That's literally all I need to do. And then from there, I immediately move my middle finger down to S to see if I need to move it down to move along on the barrel roll. So I know this is a lot of technical stuff, but if you actually take it in, these obstacles can become a lot easier. 100% easier. For the metal spin, honestly, a safe approach on this, I have actually seen more people fall on this obstacle than even the barrel roll. I don't know why. Literally, come to the edge. It's literally you can make that with a single jump right there. You can. I, for some reason, cannot do it today. But that is a possible jump with a single. I don't know why I can't make it. But either way, simple. Sprint jump, move around to the side, safe approach, sprint jump off of that. And then these guys, get your timing, run right down the middle to open both doors, jump. Don't stop moving too. Shouldn't be that bad. And there you go. You are through stage 2. Now this stage is more people, the success rate on stage 2 is over, I think it's over 70%. People do not fall on stage 2. Almost everyone that has been to stage 2 has been to stage 3 at least once. I can guarantee you that. Only a few people have not been able to make it here. Gamer Wolf from last season, but it was his first time beating stage 1. He had literally never practiced stage 2. He just focused on stage 1. But other than him, literally everyone that has gone to stage 2 has made it to stage 3 at least once. Even Green Razor, who falls on stage 2 decently often and on stage 1. So, So, for the ladder jungle, this is the first obstacle. Honestly, you just really have to take it slow. Ladder parkour is tested here. Just shift. I recommend climbing up here. It'll make your jumps a lot easier. And you should not need a sprint on this obstacle. Literally jump to the top, single jump. Make sure to hold shift to control your momentum. Catch the ladder. Don't even hold your sprint key right now. Like I have my index finger up in the air right now. I'm literally all shift and W. Just W and then shift. Press your W and then shift. Use your straight keys if you need to. Move up there, and move up there. If you move like that, the ladder jungle should be easy. Alright, the gliding heads. Originally the monster heads, renaming the gliding heads in honor of Dan. So, basically, the way that these are going to work, you have to do these just like the barrel roll. Jump and press W. Jump, press W. Jump, press W. Why am I saying W? Press S. S in midair controls where you go, and just like that, you are through the gliding heads. And trust me, guys, you will need that key. And be watchful. I can tell you that. Be watchful of that S key. If you do that, then you will move into uncharted territory, really. Everyone except one person has made it to the ultimate cliffhanger and not completed the course. Well, 2 people if you count Ray from Season 1. But, in fact, the only people to make it to the cliffhanger, other than Ray, but he was in Season 1, the only people to actually make it to the cliffhanger, believe it or not, are our season champions. Dig, Crafty, Dan, and Cryptic Wolf. So for the cliffhanger, really, it just takes timing. Literally, this just takes practice. Not. You can see how much Crafty struggled on it back in Season 2 if you go back and watch that. If you do get caught here, because there's ladders on top, drop down and try to catch the ladder. It's literally just a climbing process. Not really much to teach. Just really overestimate the ladders. Turn earlier than you usually would to get up the ladders, and you'll have success. Alright, for the log runner, I momentum this for these guys. Honestly, you really won't need your S key, but you could. So depending on where you jump, use that S key to control your jump, just like the barrel roll and the gliding heads. Okay, the hang jump. I really don't know what to tell you here. This obstacle has taken out more people than any other obstacle on Stage 3. Now, you may wonder why that's true. Well, actually, the most consistent people to make it to Stage 3 are our season champions, and they usually get through the ladder jungle and the gliding heads, especially Dig. He tends to get here very often. But everyone falls on here, and I really don't know why. I cannot really tell you guys anything. They're literally 2-block jumps at an angle. Back all the way up to the corner, jump to the side, literally a 2-block jump. I literally cannot understand why so many people fall on this. It is, I mean, they say lag, but you can see there, I got past the area that people say is a corrupted chunk. I got past it, absolutely 0 problems. Just back to the corner and jump. I literally do not know what to teach you guys on that obstacle. Just do it. It isn't very hard. Okay, walking bar, literally simple jumps. You don't actually need to sprint on this. Don't sprint until the final one. And then there you go. You've beaten Stage 3. For Stage 4, honestly, Stage 4, you really just have to go quick. If you do happen to make it to Stage 4, which you may not need to, and I actually do have to go ahead and go, just keep moving. Best approach you can take. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and take care, guys.